Ladies and gentlemen, now in today's video, we're going to be having a little bit of fun with 7-star rank 4 Valkyrie. And I do want to throw it out there that I'm not the best Valkyrie player in the world, but I have spent about an hour practicing and also watching some MSD tutorial videos on how to play Valk as well. So hopefully I can, do a little bit of justice to this character today. But essentially we're kind of trying to dance around that 10 combo threshold here. And then get the third pierce buff and pretty much get cooking. So here I'm going to activate the Intimidate. And then we're going to fire off the special 2. And this is where we get the massive block damage. And then we can go in with a burst. We can throw off the relic. And then follow up with the special 1. And there we go, dude. That combo feels amazing once you get it off. 46 seconds against Lizard. I think there's still, very much a little bit of room for improvement in the Valk gameplay. But let's go for a slightly bigger Lizard now. So we want to go for a 4 combo. Actually do 3 hits into the block here, and then we can just do the light combo to reverse. I think I want a 4 combo here. Actually, a 3 combo would have been enough. But now we'll just go for the light attack ender. Let's get the reverse again. And we can chuck this off. We can just build our combo up a little bit here. Get the Intimidate. Special 2 into block. Should be able to run in with the Intimidate still active. And okay, I think we don't want to be too crazy here. Just because this is a slightly higher health Lizard. So yeah, I think if I went for the aggressive combo, I would have just got dunked with the special 3 there, really. But now I kind of need to bait this one. Wait for the end, and then go for light combos. So that then I can chuck a 4 combo. And then at this point, we're kind of back into the cycle. We can special 2. Get the big burst damage. And ideally not take a combo to the face after. But sometimes it happens there. Valkyrie, again, that's a bigger Lizard, 119. Alright, now I think one defender she's going to be potentially really good for is the buffed up version of Rhino. Because Valk has just this easy ability, once you gain the first pierce, to just get past unstoppable mechanics. So yeah, I think almost before this comes into play, we will have essentially countered it, which is pretty fantastic. And here we'll just go for the 4 light combo punish, and then we go for 4 medium. And then I think I can just go for this, get the Intimidate active. I'm going to special 2 into block, and then we're going to be a little bit risky, just run in, fire off the relic. Just keep nuking. I think a special 1 with a Fury should clean up. There we go. Buffed up Rhino, dude. She's really, really good for 39. So actually, that's a pretty decent time against buffed up Rhino, because this character, he's pretty stacked in terms of his defensiveness. And if the Unstoppable gets going as well, that just makes this matchup so long. Alright, now next up, we have the buffed up version of Modok. And I think one thing that makes her so great for this matchup in a Battlegrounds scenario is when you have at least 1 Bulwark effect active, she's going to be immune to stun debuff. So if you've got that awakened ability, a decent sig level on it, then yeah, this matchup should be a little bit of a easy time for Valk, I believe. Because all we need to do, just get that combo reversed. And just go down. And then we'll use the light ending combo, reverse again. Then we can kind of just get in a decent spot here, fire off the special 2. I think I'm gonna run in, bring in the striker. I think I'm gonna trigger the auto block here. But there we go. That's the thing when you have like pierce buffs, right? And you're kind of like nuking somebody like Modok. It's like you feel very comfortable because if that auto block did trigger at the end on the final combo, it's like, dude, he would have got shredded either way. Now, next up, and I'm not really too sure she does anything amazing or special for this fight, but I just want to see the potential versus Spider-Woman. Now, this one would actually be a little bit harder in a regular Battlegrounds matchup because of the Inequity Mastery. But let's see what we can do here. Let's just try and stay a little aggressive so I can hopefully get in, like, either a special 2 push or 2 special ones before the fumble. It looks like special 2 push is the play that we're going for. Oh, the evade kind of annoyed us a little bit there, but didn't massively mess anything up. Then we'll go for this. We'll get the Intimidate. All special 2 into the block. And then we've got the Intimidate, so we feel a bit more confident going for an intercept. Or just beating into the block there. And there we go. I feel like that was a pretty good match. Overall, we had some control. It's not like the fastest time there. Valk can definitely do that matchup. But yeah, overall, against Spider-Woman, I'll give that a not too bad. So now we have shown some annoying science defenders. Let's go for Realm of Legends, Winter Soldier, and a few kind of basic vanilla fights here, you know? Let's just see if we can really get into Valk's rotation and do some pretty good damage. We go for a 3 combo here. And then back in, light ending combo. And then we race. I think I could probably get this in. Go for the heavy attack here. And I think we just attack in, get some of the Furies from the relic. Shock off a big special 2. Hope Winter Soldier just stays blocking. Keep on hammering in with a special 1. Very close, very close. And there we go. Winter Soldier is down. What was the kill time there? 47 seconds for Valk. And let's move on to Captain Marvel. So yeah, Valk, I would say for like the current state of the game, doesn't feel like the most immediate nuke character, right? But I think in matchups where she can really, you know, utilize mainly that stun immunity, and also the ability to bypass unstoppable, I can still see how she has a lot of value. Also, in any matchup where you basically need to nuke the block very hard, yeah, I mean, she's still very much cooking in that department. Look at this, dude. Every single hit is like 25k burst, which is really nice. Then we fire this off. And once you got that Fury as well, the base damage is it's cooking quite nicely. Oh, dude, I was so close. There we go. Yeah, almost had the passives from the next one. 48 seconds there against Cat Marvel Classic. I always feel like Valkyrie, she's played so different. She takes like a little bit of just getting used to, because you're constantly playing like the kind of Dr. Voodoo game of counting like where your combo's at, just trying to like track everything. And then once you get used to that, it's fun. But like initially, when you haven't played it for a little bit, it just is like, okay, where am I at in my combo? Like, what do I need to, you know, throw off to get to the next point? And here, I didn't use the heavy attack before converting, so I'm actually missing out on a little bit of damage here, but still okay. Still kind of cooking a little bit. And that's the thing I love, is just as long as you've got, you know, 1 Pierce buff when awakened, you're having a great time. Okay, let's get the Intimidate active again. And then another special 2 into block. So yeah, playing this character, like, sometimes she can be simpler to play. It's just, if you want to get the most out of her, min-maxing and kind of bouncing around those 10 combo thresholds and going, like, above and below them. Just, it does take a little bit of getting used to. Okay, I think here I just want to heavy attack. Hope he blocks. I was hoping for the block there, dude. Okay, I think the good thing is even if you still land the direct hit, there's still a lot of damage. So, you know, you still get the job done. And there we go, another special 2 loop. Rhino straight in the bin, gone. Not the absolute, I mean, the time is still like about par for the course there. It could have maybe been a little bit faster against Rhino because of the advantage elements. But it's like, as long as you get all the buffs going, like whether or not the damage goes into block or into the opponent's face, it still seems like it's a pretty fine time. We got that combo reversed. Let's go for a 3 combo. Then try and... I probably slowed that down a little bit where I didn't need to, just because I didn't go for the punish. But here, I think we just fire this off. Get the Infuriate. Special 2, get the Massive Fury. And I'm gonna be a little bit cheeky and assume that I can go in. Oh, dude, so close. There we go. Infuriate clutching against Storm. Even class disadvantage there was, yeah, it was all right. I really do like Valkyrie's playstyle. Like, the more I play her, the more I get into her loop. Like, she's really fun to just, you know, have this, like, kind of crazy beat into block wombo combo. Just trying to get the end of that with some light combos there, and we 3 combo here. Go in, light ender a combo. I need to full 5 combo into medium. And then, I think at this point I can pretty much just like heavy attack. I did like the heavy cancel and special too. I shouldn't have done that, dude. We should just... Actually, maybe that was the best play in this matchup, because I can't bleed him through block. So you see if I attack in here, right, I'm not getting that damage. So actually maybe going in for the direct hit here is actually like slightly better. Because, yeah, you're capped at like 22k, 24k. Maybe that was just a weird kind of clutch mistake that actually was alright there against Vision. But you can see, even with a bit of bleed immunity there, was kind of fine, about 55 seconds still. Didn't like draw out the match too long. But I can definitely understand once people get very used to Valk why, you know, there's a certain group of people, especially with the 6 star, that absolutely love this character. Because she does have like a very unique playstyle. Just this perfect block chance that some of these Realm of Legends bosses have, dude. I think it slows her down a little bit sometimes. Oh no! Okay, I have activated this. This won't be as much here, dude. Yeah, because I don't have the Bulwark passive, so kind of lost the combo. Because in more enduring fights, yeah, you just want to basically like ramp the combo and go again. But at this point, yeah, Black Panther's almost down. We got a Fury cook in, but that was probably our worst fight so far. There, just didn't do anything, you know, tremendously well against that one. And then we've got the Scarlet Witch matchup. So let's go in for a cheeky little 3 combo. This one could be pretty diabolical because I lost where I'm at in Valk's combo here. I was too busy thinking about, oh, if the power drain triggers at the wrong time, dude, this is not going to be fun for me. But yeah, maybe here, I just want to take the W while I still have it. Never mind. I was going to be like, yeah, okay, well, I haven't got ideal stack. I'm just going to special 2. I'm going to get the Fury. And then Scarlet Witch's power drain was like, who decided that? And I've just totally messed up and lost where I am in Valk's combo now because I'm too salty. So yeah, double medium. And then I think at this point I'm just going to throw this into the block. I was doing a alright been focused at playing Valk for some points of this video, but she is one of those characters sometimes it's a little bit difficult to talk and play, because if my train of thought gets derailed from counting the combo meter, then at least until you're good at the character, right? When you're good at the character, like you'll play everything on autopilot, but I'm still not quite there personally. But I think it's good to show kind of a mixture of like matches where everything does go perfect, and then maybe sometimes everything doesn't go perfect, because that's kind of the reality of the game, you know? Sometimes everything goes to plan, and sometimes things do not go to plan, and then you've got to improvise a little bit to bring it back. Alright, let's get the relic in. I think there's a chance we may be slightly blocked by this fight, but I'm not too sure, because also that's the advantage of having a character that hits into block quite a bit, is that you won't trigger the regen. But here, if he triggers like too many regens and they all stack, then I'm probably getting a little cooked. Okay, I didn't have the bulwark buff, which is slightly problematic, and this man has decided he's Captain America with these perfect blocks. I need to start reversing my combo. Not here just yet. I think one more special 2 actually might be enough to do it. Yeah, I think it's like after that special 2 rotation, I haven't got deep enough into certain fights that I kind of, I'm always like, okay, get the initial lineup, then get the nuke, and then I'm just not at the kind of point I am at the start of the fight, where I'm like a lot more comfortable kind of bouncing the combo meter around. Yeah, I mean, that follow-up, once you get out of that combo, even with the Striker Special 1, it's clean, dude. If we KO'd there... Oh, he KOs himself, yeah, because it's old Black Bolt, dude. The one that just nukes himself on Special 2 activation. I remember that. Black Bolt was always so good to get to in Realm of Legends when you're running those, like, you know, 4-star champions, because he would, you know, deal 50% of the damage to himself. And you could kind of just chill, so that was a pretty great time. Okay, we're on 12, so we need to do a 3 combo here. And then we just want the light ender combo. Needs to be a full 5 combo here. Into 3 combo, and then we'll heavy attack. And then I'm just gonna fire this off. I was hoping to do that into block, but he decided, you know what, I'm just going to go straight into you. That wasn't super ideal there. Okay, I just need him to block. There we go. I could have just directly done that in and it would have been fine as well. But overall, I do like playing Valkyrie. I think she's a cool character. I think she's still going to have like plenty of relevant matchups and utility. I do feel, however, at the very, very top of the skill class, for me, I'm not sure if she's still quite there, just because today I much enjoyed playing Black Panther Sig 200 than Valkyrie, I would say. Like, Black Panther really, really surprised me, and he's just so versatile, and I'm thinking about, you know, the matchups he takes, the matchups of Okoye, Crossbones, potentially Mr. Knight as well versus Valkyrie. I think I slightly prefer those champions over Valk for the scenarios where, like, I've really got, like, a tricky, annoying defender. But Valkyrie, I think, is still up there. I still think she does a lot of different matchups, but I think there's, you know, it all remains to be seen, really, in Battlegrounds testing and over the next few months as people get this character. But I do think One thing that happened in Valkyrie's meta and cycle, right, is she just disappeared very quickly as like a 6-star rank 5 ascended character. And I really do think to be a competitive and viable character, because she doesn't have like excessive amounts of punch up damage, she's going to need to be at like that 7-star rank 4 level. And if this character, I don't know if they've talked about Banquet Champions getting Ascension or not, but if she falls behind and she doesn't get Ascension fairly quickly, then yeah, I'm just worried about her being able to keep up and just continue to punch up. She could probably still do the matches again. She's just going to be like a little bit slower, kind of going through that second cycle potentially. But yeah, I'm interested again. I'm not the Valkyrie expert. I don't know everything there is to know about this champion, but I will say I enjoyed playing her today, but I just preferred Black Panther. Black Panther really, like, he's a character I'm looking at these two as like the next skill champion I want to have in my roster, and for me, I love the versatility of Black Panther and how he just destroys so many different matches, and he's got like a very unique playstyle as well. So yeah, I think I'm slightly leaning toward him at the moment. But anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. And if you did enjoy today's video, please do smash that like button. That'd be greatly appreciated. Thank you all very much for watching. Take care. And I hope you have an absolutely fantastic day.